Tonight's win against Arizona makes it 3 wins in a row after defeating UNO and Tulane on Wednesday. The Tigers are now 11-3 on the season, which is just what they wanted as they begin SEC play. This was a must-win game for the Saints, but it wouldn't have happened without the great play from the rookies on defense. LSU freshman Antonio Blakeney announced that he will return to LSU for his sophomore season. Blakeney averaged 12.6 points this season and played in all 33 games. Former LSU teammate Keith Hornsby describes Blakeney as one of the harder workers on the team and feels that he's ready for that leadership role. LSU kept their NCAA tournament hopes alive with a close 76-71 win against Texas A&M. The Tigers came out in the second half more effective and aggressive, forcing 19 turnovers from the A&M Aggies. The Tigers also shot 79% from the free throw line. Ben Simmons notched his 17th double-double with 16 points and 11 rebounds. Craig Victor also put up 16 points. Keith Hornsby and Antonio Blakeney finished in double figures as well. LSU is now tied with Kentucky for first place in the SEC and will take on Alabama here at the PMAC on Wednesday. Reporting from the PMAC, I'm Jasmine Ray, WFB 9 Sports. I'm here at Brex BMX Raceway, where racers of all ages have come out to compete in today's state races. We have racers from all over the state, as far as Lafayette, as far as Metairie, as far as Houma, to come out for their chance to take home a trophy.
And they're off to a good start.
With the Summer Olympics coming up in August, many BMX racing fans look forward to seeing their favorite rider win the gold medal. But these riders aren't Olympians. They're found racing in Baton Rouge at Brex BMX Raceway.
Whenever it was added as an Olympic sport, I have seen it grow. We could get anywhere from 10 racers to 80, just depending on the weather and what type of event it is.
BMX racing became an Olympic sport in 2008, but the track has been in Baton Rouge for over 25 years. USA BMX sanctioned with Brex BMX Raceway almost 12 years ago and have weekly races on Thursdays and Sundays.
There's skill level and age level, and they're both combined to put people together in different things called motos, and those are individual races within an event.
The Raceway introduces local BMX fans to the sport and gives riders a chance to travel and compete against other racers.
So USA BMX holds their grands every year, and it's usually held at Disney World. So it's all of the best of the best. So we have a lot of locals here that participate in that as well.
12-year-old Gage Thibodeau competed in the state race at the track in hopes to become a professional BMX rider.
Gage, the raging Cajun Thibodeau.
I won first place at Breck for about a year now.
People from every spectrum of everything together in one place. It's a gumbo, and I think it's one of the few places in the parish that people can come, everybody gets along, and everybody has fun.
Braden and Dylan, at the line.
Reporting for Tiger TV, I'm Jasmine Ray.
This is 9 Sports with the WAFB Sports Team.
They say baseball is a game of failure, and how you deal with failure will define your team. After striking out 17 times today against LSU pitching, how would Sacramento State deal with it? Well, pretty well, as it turns out, upsetting 5th-ranked LSU and ace Alex Lane in Game 2 of their series at the box, even with Hall of Famer Skip Bertman on hand to sign autographs. Lane got off to a hot start for the Tigers, striking out Cody Reynolds to end the first, but Lane cools off in the second, issuing a 2-out walk. Then Trent Goodrich rips the RBI double to put the Hornets up 1-0. LSU's offense gets going in the third with Antoine Duplantis getting the ground past Vinny Esposito that allows Kramer Robertson to come home with the game-tying run. Later, Jake Fraley takes the one down the line and right for an RBI double that gives LSU its first lead. Next batter, Brody Rawford, goes deep down the line and left for the 2-run triple to put the Tigers up 4-1 after 3 innings. The Tigers took a 4-3 lead to the top of the ninth, but the Hornets come through to tie it 4-4. And then with a runner at third and no outs, Esposito gets enough of this Caleb Gilbert offering to lift the sacrifice fly with Reynolds beating the throw home for the go-ahead run. LSU goes quietly in the ninth, and the final, Sacramento State 5, LSU 4. With the win, the Hornets could take the series with another one on Sunday. Lane says this one's on him.
Well, this team was fighting from behind at the beginning. I take full responsibility for this loss. I thought Caleb Gilbert threw one heck of a game. He went out there, he battled. This is on me. I got to be better than that. And I take full responsibility because I felt like we played well enough to win this game. And if I come through there and we're not in that situation at the end of the game.
After giving up 18 runs on Friday, the Southern Jacks had a different problem today at Auburn. They were nearly no hit, if not for 2 hits by senior catcher Jose De La Torre, dropping Game 2 to the SEC Tigers. 5th-ranked LSU softball fell behind Illinois State again today, 1-0 in the first, but moved ahead 2-1 in the bottom half and blew it open with a 4-run 4th inning. Constance Quinn RBI single makes it 3-1 Tigers. Savannah Jaquish 3-1 home run and is 6-1 LSU. And the Tigers with another run-ruled decision following last night's 10-2 win. This also in 5 innings, 9-1.
Okay, in 3, 2, 1, pull it down. Oh no, there it is.
A beautiful Saturday afternoon, an overflow crowd on the LSU campus for the unveiling of the statue dedicated to basketball legend Bob Pettit. Pettit, the Naismith Hall of Famer, whose jersey hangs from the rafters of the Maravich Center, had a career at LSU that included 2 SEC titles and an NCAA Final Four. In the NBA, Pettit won 2 regular season MVPs and 4 All-Star trophies and helped his St. Louis Hawks to the 1958 NBA title.
So I appreciate it, and again, I want to say how much I love LSU and how important this university has been to me, what a part it's played in my life, and I thank each and every one of you that are here today, friends, family, LSU family. Thank you very much.
Of course, Pettit figures to be in the PMAC tonight for the Florida game, where LSU can actually pick up a game on Kentucky if they get it done against the Gators. The Vanderbilt Commodores upsetting John Calipari and his Wildcats for their 3rd straight victory. The Commodores have won 6 of their last 8 to move closer to the top of the SEC standings with 2 games left in the regular season. Vanderbilt came into this game tied with LSU for 4th place and is now just a loss behind Kentucky for the league lead. Kentucky lost for the 2nd time in 3 games. The Southern Lady Jags fall to Alcorn State 85-74. Southern men currently have the early lead 8-4 in the first half. The LSU Lady Tigers putting up some nice numbers on day 2 at the SEC Indoor Track and Field Championships. Parkview's Morgan Schluss, the conference leading 800-meter running on the women's side, coming in with a season best of 2 minutes, 4.05 seconds entering the meet. Finished nearly 4 seconds ahead of the field in her qualifying heat and then bettering that today by more than 2 seconds as she hangs on to win the SEC championship and 10 points for her team. On the men's side, not as many points, but for Nathaniel Mitchell-Blake in the 200 meters, he continued to prove himself as an NCAA title threat with a heat-winning personal best of 20.51 on Friday and today's title run in the event of 20.53 to claim another SEC title. Micaiah Briscoe of Baton Rouge High also won the women's 60 meters and 60-meter hurdles. And if you're wondering about day 2 of the NFL Combine, no LSU Tigers involved with the quarterbacks, receivers, and tight ends today. Friday's first day featuring Tigers offensive lineman Vidal Alexander and Gerald Hawkins, who we featured last night. That's it for WFB 9 Sports. Make sure you tune in at 10 o'clock tonight. I'm Jasmine Ray.